who would be like a role model that you would base your life after?
Shane Gillis.
Stop getting freaky with the mic.
Well, that's it. I'm not going.
All right, we ready?
Yeah,
We're
let's rock and roll, boys.
All right, welcome everyone to the Hear Me Out podcast. This is episode 1.
Let's
My
get
name
it.
is Pete Katakos. I'm joined by my co-hosts Hunter Poitras and Mr. Lucas Gowan. How we doing today, boys?
Good.
All right. Clearly doing
Damn
super
well.
Pretty good. Doing good.
All right, to be honest, this is like our third take of this, and we've all been drinking medium aggressively for the past like 2 hours. So
What's a medium aggression level for you?
it's slightly above low aggression and slightly below high aggression.
What would you say a lot is? Like 2 inches?
I'm going to show you right after this.
Damn.
podcast is over.
Okay, all right, folks, and that's a wrap.
I'm that kind of drinker. All right.
Well, I'm going to start it the same way we did on take 2.
Mr. Birthday
Mr.
Boy in
Meter.
about an hour
Mr.
and 5
Peter
minutes.
Kitsako's
Or-
birthday, his 24th birthday. Cheers,
you,
buddy.
boys.
We appreciate
you,
the
part
shit out
two.
of you.
Oh.
So, yeah.
You know what, boys? I'll say it. I could be out getting real drunk right now at the bars and stuff,
Getting
but
some
I
puss.
think I'd much prefer just being here recording a podcast. I'm actually loving this shit. So
Yeah, me too. This has been a bunch of fun.
hopefully take 3 is the golden ticket.
Yeah,
but we'll
this
see.
has got to be the last one, hopefully. But either way, exciting things all around. I've got a good idea on where we can kind of base things here. We're rolling into summer, and I think it's a good idea to kind of break things off, break the ice, and talk a little bit about, and I'd like to start this with you, Lucas. Give me your top 5 most ideal summer activities. I want to
Wow,
know,
we're
like,
kicking off with the list.
I
for
want to know,
real.
like, right now, you give me
We're
5
kicking it off with the
5
list.
things, and I want this to be, you've got 30 seconds. You give me the
Top
5.
5 things to do in summer?
Time starts now.
I want-
That's a
I want
lot
your
of time,
5.
right?
You got 30 seconds. You give me 5 activities this summer that everybody should be doing in Colorado or in the United
Colorado.
States or in the world. So you've got a big list.
All right, bet. When do I start?
Now.
It's already started.
Three, two,
You have
one.
5 seconds.
Surfing, walking your dog,
Are we saying Colorado?
bar hopping. No, he said anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah, I kind of expanded our
12 more
horizons.
seconds.
All right, we're
Fishing.
seizing out.
And snorkeling.
All right, that's a pretty damn good list. All right,
I
Pete,
like it.
I hate this.
30
Can we
seconds.
switch it up?
No,
30
you
seconds
have to
up.
grind it now. You're in.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Hiking. Did you say fishing?
Mhm.
Volleyball. Golf. What else we got? Swimming. And camping.
Damn, that one's
Okay.
better.
All right, let's switch it then if we're not doing time based because apparently we're not really.
No,
a
not
great
time
group
based.
for-
I hate the list. Let's talk about
Whoa!
let's
All
talk
right, well
about
then-
something real, bro.
Give me-
all right, for
all right,
real.
then give me your ideal
Now,
summer
how do you
day.
guys? All right,
Average
Hear
penis
me out.
size.
Hear me out. Do you guys think that Memorial Day weekend
Whoa, we're getting
is the peak
political.
of summer?
Oh
Peak of summer?
no,
I would also agree with Luke on that.
4th
I'd
of
say
July is
no.
peak summer for me.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think it was the peak of summer either. I was just trying to change the topic. I don't want to do lists.
Oh,
No,
Lists are
that's
so
fair.
aggressive,
That's
such a
fair.
force.
That's fair. No, I'm with it. I think it's a good, solid question. I would agree with Luke. I don't think Memorial Day is peak summer. I think it's the kickoff. I think it's
Yes.
like the kickoff.
Yes.
Like
That's a
this
great way
weekend
to
for
put it.
us here in Denver, like I'll give a quick highlight. Like we've, started the weekend with golf. The 3 of us went out, which was kick ass. Today we played volleyball, and again tomorrow golfing, and we're doing this. We've had the windows open, and it's gorgeous. Kickoff to summer. That's what Memorial Day is.
I want to talk about Luke's performance on his first day of golfing. First of all,
Yeah,
I was
wanna-
impressed myself.
I was
I don't know
impressed
what
with
was
you
going
too.
on. I don't know
I
what's
feel like
going
you were
on.
killing it,
I had some hiccups though. Like I can't.
bro. We all like that's golf. I've been
golf
playing
too,
for
yeah.
however fucking long I've been playing, and I have hiccups every hole.
Yeah.
Like I every how many times around do I say I fucking suck?
Yep,
An
trust me,
aggressive
it's me too.
amount.
It's all
Yeah.
around the table. So
Yeah,
I'd be lying if I
absolutely.
wasn't looking up deals at Dick's Sporting Goods for.
Oh, are you hooked?
I've read. No, see, I called my dad and I was telling him, I was like,
Yeah.
"What hand?" Because he has like a really nice set of golf.
Oh
clubs and
yeah.
stuff, and I was
Does he
like,
play a lot?
What's your left, right? He's opposite of us, so I think
We
we
all
shoot
lived
left,
in
right?
Florida, bro. That's
Our
like
left
golf
hip to the
capital.
fucking- yeah.
Right, but you're righty.
I'm whatever
You're
you guys
righty,
are.
you're
yeah.
righty, you're
And
righty,
he's
for
so
sure.
he's left, and I was like, damn.
Oh, he's a lefty.
Yeah.
Oh, so you wanted to play his clubs?
I was
like
gonna
you're saying?
like drive him out to me.
Oh damn.
But
that'd be nice.
yeah, I was on
Oh,
Dick's
that'd
last
be-
night.
Bro, look at,
I was
like-
looking at some Cobras.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of that brand
I'm
at
pretty
all?
sure that's what you hit, isn't it?
Mm-mm. I think
No.
I've Titleist.
You have Titleist?
I was looking
Oh.
at Cobra and they're like really nice. So I was like, maybe.
You don't have to go crazy.
I was
on
gonna
your
ask
first
you,
set of
but I
clubs.
don't. I don't like the main reason why I don't ski. Like, if I'm doing something, I want to look damn good doing it.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I
Go
get
get
that.
That's why I
yourself-
can't do
go get yourself some
renting.
TaylorMades.
I can't rent like skis,
That's prime
fucking
time. Deion Sanders.
rollerblades. Exactly.
Look good, feel good, play good, pay good.
I think you looked pretty juicy in that orange
I was looking
polo.
pretty nice. I was looking pretty nice.
No, actually though, your swing, bro, for your first time playing and however, like since you were a kid, like
Was-
your swing was honestly, you were making great contact. bro.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, you were playing good.
Yes. So you have to come play with us.
It's
all
in my
the time.
blood. My grandfather. It's because my grandfather loved golf.
It's
Yeah,
addicting. I feel like
He
you
was-
said today, it's like once that click like
You get the
switches, like
bug.
I feel like we're the same way with skiing here in Colorado. Like for me, I know like as soon as like first snow touches out in the mountains, I'm like that like switch hits and I'm just like locked into skiing. But like I think this year more than last year, as soon as we kind of got towards the end of ski season, I was like,
You caught the
damn,
bug.
like the
You get
bug
that first
just
sunny
hit.
day, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can hit the
Yeah.
range right now. Like, you want to start playing? That was the
Yeah.
freezer. Our fucking ice maker's actually
Sure,
working.
was
now, Thank
outside,
God.
someone just firing off
Could be.
shots.
You never know around here.
Last night that was happening.
Hey, you have your tin on you by any chance?
I do.
Let's go.
What would you say peak summer is then, Luke?
That's tough because my peak summer now is different than like most of my life.
All right, give me both then.
Wow, what's changed? Well, I want to hear what's changed.
I'd say my peak summer was like throughout like being like a little kid to like that in high school.
Yeah.
There's always like 1 or 2 days.
Lord.
Like you're just in summer a little bit. School's been out for like a week or two maybe. Crazy day. You got a bunch of plans going on. And it's like you're just sitting there and you're like, I got all this time.
Yeah.
Like this
Feel
is
like
it.
the
Like I'm
bulk
feeling
of
good
it.
right now. I got stuff going on, but I got all this coming up for the rest of summer. So it's still that beginning area.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, it's peak for me because I'm just like, I like just being like, I have so much time to do so many things. Summer just started. It's like go time.
And summer.
That's
shoots
always
too
a peak
last
for me.
week.
So
Like,
you think
probably
the
a
peak
week
is
or
the
two in.
beginning?
I'd say a week or two in is when I'm like,
So like in like a week or two from now, would you say? Like what's the date? Give me a date. Like June 10th.
yeah,
Like June
I
10th.
like June 10th.
Because you want to know that you have like
Someone's telling
like
me
a ton of
August.
summer
though.
ahead
I
of
like
you.
August or not August. Fucking July.
I mean,
That's like-
July's good too. I feel like
July's
that-
good.
all right,
That's
so
so hard. It's
I feel
between
like we're
that
hitting
first-
two definitions of peak though. Like peak vibes. I feel like I kind of
Enjoyment,
agree with
like,
you. Like low key, you already have the
peak
warm
excitement.
weather. Like mid June, like early to mid June, you already have the warm weather. Plus, you're like, all right, I got like 3 more months of this shit. Like you
Yeah.
have so much
Yeah,
more to look
that's-
forward
yeah.
to. But like peak, like the peak of summer,
4th
I
of
feel like
July.
is like 4th of July,
Right.
like mid July. Or
I
like
could get
the
that though.
4th.
Like I think it would like traveling. I was telling you this. Like for me, like the peak of a trip. Like not there's 2 peaks. Like right, you get your like most epic moment, like the best, like whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Like and you're like, damn, I'll remember that for the rest of my life. But like whenever I get on the first plane and there's the anticipation and like I think there was some studies like you were telling me about like people who
Yeah.
before you're going on something, before the summer has started, really, like you have everything ahead of you. I always look at my dad before we start like a trip, and I'm like, canvas, like,
Yeah.
and there's everything in front of you. So I can get that. If you to give me like the peak, like, is there a time in the summer that you think is like your favorite, or is it just like the beginning? Like,
Yeah, there we go. I feel like,
like-
we're differentiating
there's
like
2
peak
separate-
excitement from like peak enjoyment.
Yeah.
You know,
right. Like I know you mentioned 4th of July, but
I'd probably stick with 4th of July. That's pretty like that's
like
just
that's a
like
good answer.
everyone's. We
It's a
usually
solid
all
answer.
the day off. We usually have a big plan for it, knowing our friend group, everyone's gonna show up for it. And then same with growing up as a kid, like going to the fucking Causeway. Oh, I loved going to the
go ahead,
Causeway.
man, just
Dude, they had a
sit there.
fireworks show.
what is that? What's the causeway?
It's like a boatyard type of thing.
it's it's the kind of intermittent area between Long Lake and another smaller lake right below it, and it's like a bridge that parts like a ton of different like boating, like boat launches and like restaurants, and it's this.
Oh, there's
bridge.
like bars and stuff there.
Yeah, like restaurants, and it's
Okay.
this bridge that gaps these two lakes, but they're
Okay.
together, like they're
Yeah.
together, but technically qualify as different lakes. But the causeway is like this one area that separates the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where everyone just sit and stuff and hang out, and there's like anywhere to watch fireworks. And
See,
stuff.
I feel like everyone
it's
hypes.
classic New England, like
Yeah.
you know,
Yes, and that's peak summer.
Yeah.
I'm with you. That's peak summer
that's
right
like
there.
the classic, like New England. Everyone's gonna be
Yes.
here. It's
You're on the grass.
everyone's
Weather's
good. Vibes,
good.
yeah.
It's warm out at night. All that shit.
They have
Everyone,
carnival
dude. Everyone
sometimes.
hypes up like New Year's. The 4th of July is just a warmer New Year's,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
and it's just
honestly.
all around better.
Yeah.
Like there's so much hype around New Year's Eve and like the New Year's like around New Year's like as a holiday, and people always want to go like spend
New Year's
crazy,
makes me
crazy
sad
money to go to
sometimes.
bars. It's fucking brick out, like
Yeah.
overrated. 4th of July, goated. It's New
Yeah.
Year's, but it's warm
And
out.
then you're also like with New Year's, you're also competing with Christmas. That just happened too.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
you know,
I agree.
July has 4th of July. is
What's
its whole
your
fucking thing.
anticipation and then peak of summer?
I think it's the same thing. Like this weekend, I mean, this weekend's always like kind of a weird pick for me because like it is my birthday, usually around Memorial Day. In this case, on Memorial Day. But you always get this long weekend, and it's 90% of the time like the beginning of really nice weather, like where you get to enjoy it and have like a nice like sunny, warm weekend. So I feel like we were talking about this today, playing volleyball earlier. Like this is when it starts to feel like summer. And that's when you start to get that excitement of like, oh shit, like it's about to be sick. Like it's about to be
Yeah,
a sick summer.
It's definitely changing.
Yeah, that's when it really hits. And you get to the 4th and like it's been hot. It's been like,
Running around.
it's been warm out. You've had that nice summer weather and you get to finally like celebrate a holiday. And that's when everyone's out on the water, like you get the fireworks, you get all it's New Year's Eve, but warm. It's like the goat of holidays.
I think it's also better for us growing up in New England because we have like that. Those
Yeah.
lake vibes. Like that's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a whole like.
Plus, like the warm weather
culture
means
around it
more
there.
to us too. Like obviously, if you grew up in like Texas or like anywhere close to the equator that's warmer, like maybe it doesn't mean as much. But like you fucking growing up in New England, you thirst for some
You know
sunlight,
it,
bro.
yeah.
You
You know,
thirst
get
for it.
boat rides.
You're sitting in just the gray for months, and finally you get just a taste of that warmth for a few
Yeah.
months.
Finally get a little bit of sunshine.
It's the one thing I will say, like God bless for Colorado because it is so much sunnier in the winter. That is every time I go home in the winter, it's like suffocating. I'm like, damn, this is why I had to get out of this. Like, it is suffocating weather.
Yeah, we are pretty like blessed in this area because we just get like, I mean, it was like probably like even March you get days that are like 60 or 70, and you're out skiing in like your ski pants,
Skied
and
in the
ski
t-shirt
attire,
at
but,
Breck
like,
this year, bro.
yeah, and you're just like out and you're getting sunburned. So it's pretty
Yeah.
damn cool to live in a state where you get a little bit different
It's an upgrade
flavor
for
of
sure.
weather. Yeah, it's nice. And it definitely changes the mood and the vibes for sure.
Do you guys have like one thing that you're looking forward to most about this summer?
Oddly, I think yes, but I don't know when it's gonna be.
So you think like there's something crazy on the horizon,
But-
you just don't know what it is?
Yes and no. I know there's gonna be a time some point this summer where I think it's gonna be a lot like what it was like when we first came here.
That summer
We're
was
just kind of
fucking
crazy.
sick, bro.
Insane.
I
I
missed
missed
a
those
lot of it
nights.
because I
And
didn't
I
get
think
here
there's
until
gonna
what?
be-
I didn't
yeah.
get here till August. So like, I guess I shouldn't say that summer was sick, but like
It was
the
just-
duration of like the summer weather that I had when I first moved here was sick.
Yeah.
bro.
And I know there's gonna be a night some point this summer where everyone's gonna be out, and I may be like, I've been waiting for
This
this.
is it?
I've
Like,
been
this
waiting
is
for
the
everyone to
moment.
be out like this in a while.
I like that.
Running
I like that.
around.
a
I don't know
lot,
when it's
bro.
gonna be. But
Yeah,
I
but
think
I
it'll
like that
happen.
you have that to look for.
It'll
Like
happen,
you know it's
yeah.
gonna hit,
Yeah.
That's the
and
anticipation.
it will. I agree with you. Like it
Mhm.
definitely will. It's that anticipation, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. And you're saying there's like studies. It's like the way more dopamine is released in like the anticipation of an event versus the actual like completion of an event. So
Yeah, I used to get the tingles.
you
when I was a
get
kid.
you get more dopamine like in your brain from thinking about getting a cheeseburger for dinner than you do actually eating that
When
fucking
you're out.
cheeseburger. So
That's
Mhm.
fair.
Yeah.
That's
So it
very
makes
That's like with the
sense.
video, like the 2 games that just came out that I got.
yeah, you're looking
I
forward
was
to
just
them, right?
itching for them,
Yeah,
and
and
they were
you-
fun.
Yeah.
But like, that like,
anticipation.
when you
That's
start
what it's all
installing
about.
that, and then
Yeah.
it's like on my desktop, I'm like,
That's the cheat code to
that's
life,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
That's a cheat code. You just gotta be always anticipating something good on the horizon.
What about you? You got anything here? What are you most anticipating for?
I don't know. I'm very much of the mindset of like I try not to get my hopes up about anything. So like even when we were planning the Asia trip, or like even when like we said like New Year's or 4th of July, like I could talk all this, I could have all this talk about like, oh, it's gonna be sick, it's gonna be so fun, but like in my head that builds it up so much that like I feel like it always ends up being a disappointment. So in my head I'm just like, it's gonna be a good summer. I'm gonna enjoy myself.
That's a
Those
good way to
times are
look
gonna
at it.
come, and there's always that moment, like you said, Luke, like where you're sitting in a moment, and you're like, this is it. Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the moment.
And I know
Like,
it'll
this
happen.
is
That's
the
what I'm
shit that I'm
excited
gonna
about.
remember. Like this is the moment that hits.
Yeah.
So
Also,
I'm just
if we
gonna
can plan a
accept that when
party,
it comes.
If we can plan a party at some point, which I need to.
Even when we plan that stuff, I mean, this is like my mindset. I don't know. It's kind of twisted, but like even when we plan a party like that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get my hopes up too much.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's valid.
I mean, that goes back to like, even to your point, Pete, like the Asia trip, when we were like in it, I think a lot that I learned, and I think you probably did as well, like expectations. Like if you can not belittle them, because you definitely want to enjoy that like excitement. That's like part of it. But if you can kind of like reduce them to just the mindset of like, this is going to be great. And there are going to be hiccups for sure.
There were.
Check them out
There
on
definitely
YouTube
were.
or wherever it is, but you'll find them. There's tons of things that will come up and trip you up. Like things are not going to be there, but like if you can just keep the mindset that like hopefully it'll work out and like it's going to be great.
Yeah,
Like
up too much in your mentality. And I love this about you, how excited you get about stuff like that, like traveling. Like I can see the excitement in your face when you're talking about it.
Pretty damn excited.
But like, how many times I tell you, I was like, hey, we haven't been there yet. Like, we're not there yet. Like, we haven't booked the flights
true.
yet. We haven't like booked the stays yet. Like, we're not there yet. That's just like my like, it's almost like a negative thing, and I kind of hate it sometimes. But it's like I don't want to build something up to be disappointed. I'd rather be like, hey, this might happen.
Overhyped.
No,
Yeah,
I think I learned that a lot throughout the trip. I think that's one thing I took away from it that was like pretty good. Is like not reducing expectations, like I said, but just keeping them like level and understanding that like if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
Yeah,
But if
absolutely.
it does, like
Absolutely.
let's fucking go. Like
Yeah.
that's awesome, and I think that like is a microcosm of the way that things work out in life too. Like trips, that was an example for our side, you and I, Pete, but like for like a microcosm on life, like things are not going to work out, like just plain and simple. But if you can kind of just be there for the ride and enjoy it, and have a good mentality about it, then you set yourself up for a lot better of a roller coaster than one that you're
For sure.
the upsets. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Luke, how much whiskey did you pour in this glass, bro?
An ounce and a half.
Well, how much?
An ounce and a half.
Is that like measured, or is that just like your eyeball?
I eyeballed it.
All right.
There are two things though,
So-
that I'm looking forward to for summer.
I'm sorry, we didn't ask you.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
good,
What
you're good.
what is? All right. Name them.
I've got two things because these are already like I think pretty set in stone. First is, well, this one will probably just come and go, and I think we all want to go camping, so I'm really looking forward to that. Like I
Yeah.
want to just camp and like get away from the city. Not that Denver's not awesome, like there are great parts about it, but definitely want to camp. And the second thing is when you moved out here, Pete, or not even before that, you had in Leadville they do
Oh, I know you're talking
the donkey
Oh,
race,
shit.
which is
Oh,
in
shit.
Burrow Days in Leadville.
Is this
Is
the announcement?
well, maybe. I guess it might be, but I don't know. I'm maybe I won't say too much more about
No,
it.
you're
But
good. We can
but,
talk about it.
but I'm licking my chops for that. I've been since last year when you like told me about it and gave me the
Alright,
explanation. I've
Should
been
we give it a
wanting to-
breakdown?
yeah, for sure. And I've always wanted to do like a half marathon or marathon. But then when you told me we could add the extra spice of running with a mule. But yeah, let's
Alright,
give
yeah,
them the breakdown.
So, all right, little backgrounds here. Before I moved to Colorado, I had spent a total of maybe 4 days in Colorado. And we had talked about this a little bit in takes 1 and 2 of this episode, which are not ever probably going
Yeah.
to see the light of day. But regardless, yeah, I'd spent basically 4 days in Colorado. And the reason I was in Colorado, I had just been in Hawaii for around a month and a half. And my buddy had texted me and said, hey, man, I got a question for you. I was like, okay, shit, like, what is this? And he was like, so I'm going to go to Colorado in August of what it was probably 2021, 2020, something like that. 2021, I think. And he was like, yeah, we're basically running this race with donkeys. And I was like, fuck, like I am down. And so booked the flights, like booked the trip, whatever. I'm in Hawaii, and maybe like a week before I'm supposed to leave, he texted me. He's like, yeah, man, you ready for the race? I was like, yeah, I'm so excited. And he was like, yeah, man, it's going to be tough, like probably 13 miles. I was like, what did you say to me, bro? Like, that's insane. I had no idea how long it was. Found out it was a 13-mile race. What it is called a pack burro race. And essentially what it's supposed to be emulating is the gold rush. And so you get a donkey that is yours for the race. He's carrying a load of like 50 pounds or something like that. It's got to contain a pickaxe and a gold penning, whatever they're called, little bowls.
For like sifting gold.
Yeah, it was the most obscure thing I've ever heard of, and I'd never heard of anyone doing it. And so I found out it was 13 miles, and I was kind of already committed at that point, but regardless, I probably wouldn't have backed out. Regardless, hell of a time, enjoyed it, super hard race. I walked most of it, to be honest with you. But moral of the story is we're running it back this year. I believe I'm in touch with a donkey master, an owner of some mules.
It's like Karate Kid. We got the
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi of donkeys, if you will. So he's gonna hook us up with a couple of burros, and I think me and Hunter are gonna head out to Leadville this year and give the race another go. So
yeah.
should be some content coming out about that. I'm hopefully trying to lock down some donkeys and do a whole series of me training for it. So it'll be exciting. Luke, are you?
How many people do that in the race?
Shit, that's a good question. I think it's around like 80 to 100. I came in like 50th in my race. That was brutal. Well, so it's crazy because there are people in these races that run the whole. So there's a whole circuit, right? There's like 6 races, I think, or something like that around the country, and there are people.
Oh, they do it around the country?
Yeah, it's
like
all
with
over.
this whole,
it's all over.
like,
It's
like
all
a
over.
thing?
Yeah. There's a bunch in Colorado, but I
thought
think
it was like a local thing.
No, I think it's all over the country. And there are people who have donkeys, like they're their mules.
That's
they
crazy.
own them, or burros, I guess they're technically called. And they train with them like year round. Like they go on runs on trails with these burros to train. And so they're like elite level runners that run this race with their elite running burros.
Is there a reward or no?
There might be like
all the gold.
Yeah, you get all the gold that's
All the
mined
gold.
throughout the race.
Everything that was in the gold rush, they've preserved for the winners.
Just
so
for
they
this.
dish it out year by year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty sweet.
No,
I'm
that'll be very,
very,
very exciting.
excited.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be. That's something I've been very excited about. So
Absolutely.
looking forward to that.
Did you have another thing, or was that your second thing?
Those were the two: camping and then the burros.
Camping, that's right.
I'm with the camping. I'd like to figure that out. I mean, you guys already have one coming up, right?
Camping?
No. Yeah.
I don't think we have anything planned.
The only thing I believe would be potential for Black Canyon. That's the only thing I've
You have Black Canyon plans.
discussed in the makings. But there's always a million things that get spitballed and
Things pop up, man.
things pop
Around
up.
here,
and
things pop up real fast.
They either make it to the end or don't. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
No, I'm excited though. Luke, I'm excited for you to join us as well.
The
Really?
donkey thing? Oh. The camping? I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that.
Oh, okay.
I'd do camping.
Maybe you can
100%,
still go
though.
up and
You should come out for the weekend.
I could cheer for you guys. I'd be a little cheerleader.
Yeah. A little cheerleader. You
I'll-
can get your own burro and ride them.
Yeah.
I'll strap a drone, or you just keep the drone and you can
Mhm.
just watch.
Yeah,
us
let's
from
strap you with the
phones.
GoPro. You can just
Yeah. I'll take a little ATV and drive next to you. Give you
peeking
guys
out from
water.
the hills and stuff, the gold mines. Yeah. Absolutely. Now this summer will be it'll be interesting for sure. I'm really excited though.
I'm too. I'm curious on both of your ends because we've talked about like summer. Is summer your ideal season though? Like I know I'm curious on both ends because I know you guys have aired things to me. I've got my separate answer, but I want to throw it to you two and see like if you could maybe make the full year one season, like what would it be? What's your ideal season? What are the conditions?
That 100% comes down to where I'm living.
I
Really?
guess that's
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
That makes
100%.
sense.
Okay, so in Colorado, what's your answer?
Winter.
Winter.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
damn. I am shocked.
You'd prefer winter. You
Because
don't.
I can't surf or anything out here.
You don't
Can't do
snowboard or
anything with the
ski or
water.
anything though.
I know, but I just love the vibes. Because
You
he knows.
You love Christmas.
He knows first snowfall. I'm like a little fucking kid.
It
I
is.
call my mom when it's first snowfall. So
We were up there doing snow angels this
yeah,
year.
yeah.
And
I love
it's
snow.
nice here too, because it's like in New England it sticks and it stays and it becomes desolate, but here it's like it falls, it's flaky,
And it
and
melts
then it
next
sits,
day.
and then the next day it's like 60 and it melts.
Yep.
And it's not like disgusting.
No.
And like
It's
if
not
you're
the
somebody who
mush.
eats the snow, it may not be the place because it doesn't more into detail. Like
Yeah.
why winter here? And then I would also like
The
to flip
vibes.
that to New England as well.
Well, yeah. The vibes. I love Christmas lights, like all that stuff coming. And Colorado's a good place. They go pretty crazy with Christmas here, from what I've seen. So I just like city lights. Going on like 16th Street, and they have it all decked out. They have like horses coming down with like lights on them and stuff like that. Carriages. Yeah, because I just don't have much to do out here in the summer. Even though I know I don't like ski or snowboard or anything, but it's just like I'll catch myself just like going to the rooftop, smoking a cigar, and just like watching the snowfall, just catching pictures. Like I have
That's
more
fair.
pictures of like snow here than like anything else, just
The
because
snow-
it's like snow.
The snow here is nice too.
I love
man.
it.
You
Yeah,
get those
I
like
love it.
really quiet like
exactly,
storms,
yeah.
right?
And especially for a city, like you'll go up there when it's like mid snow, and it's just like quiet,
Yeah, that's fair.
which is really cool.
Damn, so you'd prefer that over like summer?
Here, yeah,
All right, so what about New England?
Yeah.
that one's tough.
Give it to me.
I almost-
lay it on.
I'd probably go with winter New England too.
Really?
Damn,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
So
'cause
where
that-
does it not matter then?
Yeah,
Where
Florida.
All right.
I hated winter in Florida because nothing happens. The most you saw was like frost on rooftops,
Yeah.
and they don't really go crazy. It's just different vibes for winter there.
Yeah.
It's just not the
So
same.
what would your pick be in Florida?
Summer,
Summer.
which
Yeah.
it pretty much already
It's not
is.
too hot.
Yeah.
Not too hot for you.
I mean, I had those days definitely living there where I would like wake up like sweating from
Yeah.
humidity and stuff. But I was like,
You do like the heat. You handle the heat way better than we do.
I can mess around with the heat.
Yeah.
Being so close to ocean and stuff like that, and Disney in the summer is pretty good because they always do a bunch of events and stuff. It's always good vibes.
What's your pick, Hunter?
Am I
Out here,
doing-
out here.
Out here? I think out here, I'm gonna ride with Luke. I love the winter here.
Really?
Does differ for New England,
Wow.
but for me, it's winter. Like I love the summers here, but if I'm talking about a season here, for me, it's like the holy grail out here for me is like skiing. Like I love like I get like that Christmas like vibe of like excitement, not for Christmas, but that same giddiness for like ski season. Like I run around the house, you see me in my snow pants and snow goggles, and like I'm like just juiced up, like chomping at the bit for winter. And I think it's a lighter winter and not as so like desolate as it is home. So I like enjoy it. And I do like the holidays too. Like it gets me excited, even though Luke, I know I shut you down on Christmas music until we get to that
Big time,
point.
big time.
No
Till we
Mariah
get-
Carey till December,
I still,
buddy.
if a Christmas song comes up, I don't change it in my car.
That's
So-
crazy. Even now, if it
Oh,
came on
yeah.
right now,
Right now,
that's insane.
I'll listen to that whole damn song.
You are mentally ill.
I think it's still winter. But if I were to flip it,
Yeah. What about New England?
if I were to flip it to New England, I think like wholeheartedly I would say like autumn. Like New England, like fall for me.
New England does have a crazy fall.
I just
The lead.
love like I personally just like love like maybe not full on like brick autumn, like cold towards winter, but like the transition like between like September and like into early October is like where it's coming off summer and it's still like warm, but the trees are starting to change and like you can smell like the air getting colder.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Halloween. Like I love like the trees in New England and like that's New England. Like you got like Salem witch trials, like all this random ass shit. Like that's just I love it. Like I don't know. Maybe that's a New England thing, but for me I think it's autumn back home. Here it's winter and summer's dope, but I guess I'm leaving that to you. So Pete.
I'm polar opposite from both of y'all. I feel like I'm the odd man out here, bro. Like
Damn.
I love, and we had talked about this, but like the lead up of super late spring into summer. This
Here?
I
Wait,
I
here?
hate saying this because it is like it's my birthday weekend. It's my birthday weekend. It's my birthday weekend. No.
And what time we got?
I hate saying this.
Oh, we got 36
35 minutes. 36 minutes.
Damn,
I know I'm about to be old, dude. You're gonna see my wrinkles form in like
I couldn't
35
see him
minutes.
coming.
No, I love Memorial Day weekend, bro. Like for real, it is when you start to feel that summer's coming. Or like summer's hitting. Like this is it. And we had said this today. We said this today. So you got to take back your answers because this is complete BS.
Whoa.
You're like, yeah, summer's here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
vibing.
it's my favorite.
No, it's your
I
favorite.
love it.
No, it's your favorite.
The
What
only
about New
season,
England?
The only season I
Same
don't
answer.
love is
Same answer.
Summer in New
Here
England
in
too?
New England, yes.
Damn.
Maybe
What's-
a little bit colder, but like
What's your least favorite then?
fall, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel
dude,
that.
get
Fall's not
outta
that
here.
great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
boys.
fall's cat.
No. Damn.
Falls are good.
Fall sucks besides Halloween.
I don't even like Halloween.
That's it.
I
love
don't even like
I'm a
Halloween.
fucking
I
slut
know
for
you like Halloween. I don't like
I'll do
Halloween.
some bullshit for Halloween.
Halloween's lame, dude. Spend like $100 on a costume I'm gonna wear once.
I just like.
No, I've seen you wear that
Cupid.
I've seen you wear that a couple
No,
more
I
times.
wore it
since.
once, and I ran. Dude, I wore it. I wore it one time. I wore it one time, and I ran like a mile and a half home in Birkenstocks and like 6 inches of snow. Never again. I'm dressing
You gotta
warm
dress up like
next
a
year.
gremlin like me.
Yeah, I know that was the move.
Mhm.
You're right. I'm gonna
2
do
years
that
in a row
next
I've been
year.
a gremlin.
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. That'd be
Steve
cold
Irwin's
as
risky,
shit
though,
too.
too, because you
that
got
would
the
be
short
hella
sleeve and
cold.
the
Was
shorts.
cold as shit.
But he had socks and sandals on, which
Yeah,
is
you were
crazy.
like-
I didn't even have socks. I just had sandals.
Yeah, you
it was
were
like
like
6 inches of
nothing.
snow on the ground, bro. I thought I was gonna lose my toes. I thought I was just gonna have nubs. Honestly, I was
All
terrified.
right. What's your least favorite? Is it autumn too?
Here?
Yes, here.
Or
Sure.
like New
We'll just do
yeah.
here. That's it. Why you?
No, it's not. It's
Why you?
probably spring,
Why
I
are you
guess.
getting freaky with the mic, dude? That's crazy.
Spring.
Spring. Like early spring.
early spring. Because it's just like it
You
still
know what
gets
sucks is early spring in New England.
yeah, but here, but it
It's
gets
just
good. It bullshits you here
mush.
because
Yeah,
it can
I'm
be
with you.
Gray
No.
mush.
with the weather here though.
Yeah, it's dope.
Spring it gets like warm, up, like blue balls you a little bit, and they'll go back to like
Nah, I
fucking
like it. I
40.
like it. I like it. See, that's when I,
I
like
hate
it.
it.
That's when I like. That's what he's talking about. Like you get the snow, and then you get like 70 degrees the next day. And you're like, fuck yeah, I'm playing golf.
Yeah, but then you get another day of like
Ground's
freezing
too hard though.
Yeah, I know. It usually is
Yeah.
closed. They're
I'm-
usually like, hey, we
I'm
can't.
with you. I'm like, I just don't like spring because you wake up and it's like just a mud bath of like,
Bro, spring is like a Thursday night.
not even. It's like a Tuesday.
It's like a
No.
fucking yeah. It's
No,
like
no,
a Tuesday.
No. See, you got it all wrong. Spring
You
is like
tell me about spring.
Yeah. give
Tell me
the
summer is not like a
synopsis.
Saturday.
It sucks.
That's what spring is. That does not suck, bro.
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
What's
It is
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
spring?
That's crazy.
It's a Tuesday morning.
No,
Yeah, I'm with Luke.
fucking
Tuesday
no.
morning.
That's crazy.
Sloppy. Don't want to get up. You went to a concert. All your friends are drunk, hungover. You're hungover.
On Tuesday?
Your boss is
Don't
trying
know if
to
it's gonna be
Never done
nice or
that.
get you to do something
awful
fun.
out.
Never done that.
Get the mail. In
We
the
got a
paper
concert
room.
coming up, don't we?
Kenny Chesney?
Fuck yeah.
I think it's at the end of July, so we got a little bit of time. But yes, I need to not
Wait.
forget that.
Oh, shit.
who's going to that?
Wait,
a
end
bunch
of
of people,
July.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Be
figure
good.
it out. Are you coming?
No, it's fine though. I've seen Kenny.
Why do you hate?
I've seen Kenny
Me?
Chesney. I loved it.
I don't care about Kenny
I
Chesney.
didn't
care
know what was
about
going
me.
on until it was too late.
I wanna
now.
hang out.
Tickets are too expensive now.
What?
I think it was $40.
Yes, bro.
No, I
Is
looked like
what
whenever
Zach Brown
Get your
did.
bread
one
up.
of you brought it up to me and I looked at it and it was like 106
Oh, maybe it
or
went
something
up a
like
shit
that. I was
ton.
like, I've seen him before. I don't like Zach Brown Band has 2 songs I like.
I don't really care about Kenny Chesney. I'm just gonna get fucked up.
What?
I'm just gonna get fucked up.
Dude, Kenny Chesney's my
I'm just
favorite
gonna get
country
drunk,
artist.
dude. I'll be honest with you.
I cried at my first Kenny Chesney concert
That's crazy. What song?
because he was my first concert.
What song was he playing when you cried?
Young, I think.
I don't
Did
know.
you feel
Kenny
young?
Chesney.
No, I was young. I was like 10.
But you didn't
It's
feel
pretty
it?
young. Yeah.
It was
felt
surreal.
old?
Well, because that was like the first show I went to, like ever, like a concert.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, like I love these songs. And I'm seeing this guy live. And I just broke down. I don't know why. I was like 10. I was like 10.
It took an
But
emotional
it was
toll
like
on
my
you.
first concert. I was like, this is crazy.
How do you guys feel about concerts in general?
I love them.
Do
I
you?
just went to one. I got my ass kicked.
What do you mean you got your ass kicked?
Give
I
us
went
the
to a metal
rundown.
concert.
Can you please fill us in?
There's just 3 mosh pits throughout
Yeah.
the whole show.
Yeah.
Circle pits all over the place.
Okay.
You go into a circle pit, they don't let you out till the song's over.
Well, tell him what you
So-
told me,
Which
Luke,
part?
about how you
How
were
people
in
dance?
it. No, how you were in it. But I want to know about that too.
Well, because at like
I'm
like it was
interested in
metal.
it
Like,
all.
it was like
No.
hardcore. Like
That
fucking
was-
screamo
no,
metal.
about how
Fantastic.
you went in and people were like,
Yeah, you
nah.
go into it, they don't let you out.
Okay.
Like I'm doing
So
circle
you're
pits,
just
I'm
getting
getting
tossed
tired out, and people just push you right back in. I'm like, nope.
Who
Nope.
are these gate?
Because they think you're just trying to like get more people in, but you're just trying to get out, but they just don't let you out.
That's crazy.
And a worse situation happened was I was in like the big one,
Yeah.
and I kind of got out and I trickled through,
Yeah.
and I walked right into a second one.
That's tough.
And then when people dance like this, I go swinging fucking elbows and shit. I got fucked up.
I'm all set.
I got bruises
Yeah,
all
I'm-
over here.
I'm honestly
I-
all set. I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
do that.
I was telling him there was one point like midway through the concert.
It sounds kind of fun, actually. I'm
It's
not
pretty
gonna
fun to get some anger out. But
lie. Yeah.
but I was like just chilling there, like not in the pit. I was on like the outskirts of it, and I look at this guy and he's like, and he takes his hand off and there's blood all over his face.
Bro.
oh my god.
EMT people are coming in and coming out, like taking people out left and right. One of my buddies had to drag a girl to the EMT people like outside because her
my
eyes
God.
rolling in the back of her head. So it's just
Holy.
it's fun, but it's fucked.
Yeah.
And I've been to a couple metal shows. Like I've been going to metal shows since I was like 15.
Yeah,
And
I
this was
remember
like
that.
I was
They
getting
all
my
like that?
shit rocked.
They're not all like that.
They're like that, but like this one was like
The
Next
Mosh.
level.
I was like, you can't. The whole place is a push pit. You couldn't get out.
Jesus.
Like you're
bro.
getting hit or you're getting pushed. and
That's
it's,
crazy.
That is fucked up.
but it was fun.
How do you
Sure.
feel about concerts?
Oh, all right. I was gonna throw it to you, but I don't know. I think there's definitely a crowd who really loves them. Like I think, like Luke, you love them and enjoy them. I'm kind of indifferent. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe it's not. I enjoy them when I'm there, like wholeheartedly. When I'm in and at a concert, I'm fully locked in. Like that's the moment. That's the environment. And there's probably no other place I'd rather be. Like those concerts are great. Like all the ones I've been to have been awesome. And it obviously makes a difference who you're with. That makes it great too. But for me, I don't know. I would probably rather do other things. It's not like my environment. It's not like my first choice. I would
Even
say.
like jam bands, because I know you love jam bands.
yeah,
You
on like
do.
music.
Like, you love those scenes.
You do love jam bands.
No,
You love those.
And I'm a fan. Like music is great, and I love different bands and music, and I'm always down to go to concerts. But it's not. I would say it's not usually my like partaking. Like I'm not the one to initiate it. I'm not usually one to go out of my way.
You're not inviting other people to concerts.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
there's kind of like I have friends at work, and we have friends who kind of like initiate like, and we have a bunch of our girlfriends here in Colorado like love the
I
concert
fucking
scene.
love concerts.
But
bro.
that's not like really. I'm not ever gonna go out of my way and be like, yo, let's do this, let's go here, time to time maybe. But that's kind of my take. I don't know. I'm not usually the one to start that. It's usually more like let's go in the woods and hike something or ski or something. Weird. I don't know. That's probably my jam. But I don't know. How about you?
No, I'm kind of same boat. Like pretty indifferent, honestly. Again, like I don't think I've ever invited anyone else to a concert. It's usually people like, hey man, we're going to this concert. Tickets are blank price. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's fun when I'm there, I guess. But again, I'd rather be doing something else. Like I'm too hyperactive. I feel the same way about going to like sporting events too. Like I'm kind of just like when I'm there, I'm like, it's enjoyable, but at the same time, like I'd rather be like moving. I can't just sit in my seat for too long.
Well, that's why I mosh though. Like that
See,
was
if
like
they had-
we
if
were-
dude, if
I
they
don't
had-
do concert. Like if I'm like I told him
See, maybe we fucked
Bro,
up.
if they had mosh pits at like Nuggets games, I'm down.
that'd be
They,
fucking
technically,
nuts.
last year we got that.
No,
did
that was
get
a
that.
shooting concert.
That was
no, Hunter, that was a shooting,
that was.
and we narrowly
But-
escaped.
Yeah, you're not
It's
wrong.
that's a little different.
I've gone to like one concert
and a
with
little
him.
less fun.
Yeah, I went to the who the fuck was it? What concert we went to?
Oh, Lumineers.
Yeah.
Wait,
But-
one more time.
Can you sing one
Yeah,
more?
yeah, one more
Who are you talking? I don't know.
know.
Who? Oh, okay.
But
You're getting freaky with the
yeah,
mic, dude.
we're
I
in the
don't like
stands.
it.
I don't do nosebleeds for concerts.
Yeah.
So if I'm not
having
getting-
a seat Having a seat is tough.
if I don't do
Like being on like a
GA,
lawn.
GA or I don't go. And if
Yeah.
GA is
yeah,
seating,
yeah.
I don't go.
Yep. Yep.
I'd went
I'm
for
with
them
that.
'cause
I'm
the
with
back's
that.
just
Being
cool.
on a
That's why Red
lawn,
Rocks
like
is
being
good,
able to
though.
like talk to people and like just like move around a little bit is definitely different than having you're in like 22B, like the seat, like that's
Yeah,
your
I
spot
don't
for
do
the
that.
next 4 hours.
like
That kind of sucks.
I think that's a really like unique and cool thing about Red Rocks though is like, and that's why we need to get like we should all try
I
to.
don't
Dude, I
like
still
Red
have not
Rocks.
been, which
But
is kind of messed
that's
up.
like the cool unique thing about Red Rocks though is that's like almost like a hybrid, which like when you buy your tickets to Red Rocks, it's like you buy a seat if you want like up front. But I've been to concerts and you typically buy like a GA and you just kind of sit and they're benches, like they're like it's like wooden like stadium seating.
Yeah.
And people are moving and like interactive throughout like the whole thing, which is like makes it more enjoyable in my opinion and probably yours too if like
Yeah,
seating is the
absolutely.
problem because like for instance, I've been to concerts at Red Rocks where one, I bought seats like with my parents. They bought the seats. I didn't buy the seats. But they bought like specific seats and we were on like bench seats, like assigned like an area. But then I've also been in the GA and been way up top because we got there late. And I've been really early at a different one. And I was like third row down. Like you
Yeah.
just kind of show up. So like Red Rocks is kind of like the unique like spin on like a venue that's like pretty damn cool and like unique.
Yeah.
So and it's all outdoors, which is also like sick that it like radiates the noise throughout the
Yeah,
the
they say a
rocks on
lot
the
about like
sides.
the acoustics there. It's like
It's really cool.
I
very
went to a metal
unique.
show there recently.
Yeah,
Was it
it's
a mosh
cool.
pits?
No, he tried though.
He tried. So are these like
He's like, I want you guys to fucking mosh, but
That's
you can't. or something
crazy,
like that. He
bro.
said something
Oh
along
damn!
those
I don't
lines.
even know where you would do that at Red
You
Rocks.
can't.
Room there too, like you have your like bench, like
Yeah.
cove, but there's also like room in front of you to kind of move. Like it's very
Yeah,
like
you can move a little bit.
Yeah.
like it's almost like a lawn, like with
But
benches. Like
I feel like Red Rocks is more of like a. Red Rocks is probably one of the only areas I'd go for like someone I really want to see.
That's fair.
Like, that's like a moment because Red Rocks is one of the best,
Yeah.
like top 10 venues in the country,
Yeah.
in the world. I
Yeah,
think, or something like that.
probably. I mean, it's just so damn.
So
nice.
that's
just
where you go, like
unique,
a
yeah.
spiritual place for like someone you really want to see and enjoy.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's a good point.
But like all those EDM concerts I go there.
Fuck that.
Nah, there's
Smells
no,
like
not enough
piss.
moshing.
Yeah, no, not even.
You need
close.
more moshing
You need way more moshing.
for sure.
I'm curious on your end, Luke. I know like your ideal music like genres. Yeah.
Is that it?
That.
I know your like ideal music genres, but I'd love to hear like what it is right now and like how it's transitioned since being here. Like, is it still like
Country metal.
Country metal.
Not like country metal, but like it's either country or metal. In the-
Okay.
yeah,
Bro,
not
I
like
was like, what
country
kind of
metal.
hybrid
No.
fucking hillbilly
That'd be crazy. Though.
screamo
I
shit
could
is
probably
that?
get behind that.
oh my god, some
But-
hillbilly. All right, we're going downtown.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
God damn. Dude, what the?
I could get behind that.
You would listen to that?
All right, I got the mic right here.
If
long
Zach,
as there's a
if
breakdown,
Zach
I'll
Bryan
listen to
dropped
it.
like a screamo album, would that be your peak? Would you yoink your splinker to that?
He'd be so
Hold on.
anticipated for excitement. It'd be like Memorial Day weekend.
It'd be like
It would
Memorial
be
Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend in
would.
Colorado.
It'd be the ideal
Okay, wait. So
Memorial Day
country slap. I feel like those are two very different
It
vibes.
is. Well, I listen. I listen. Like I can go from like people that are like that,
Yeah.
and then I'll go to a Disney song, like a Disney fucking
So
soundtrack.
this is like
song.
what's playing in your car.
I'll listen to it. Yeah,
So you can go from that to like Christmas
yeah.
music.
I like 50s music,
50s.
Christmas, country
50s is
metal.
old.
Mostly country.
What's the
metal.
top 2 Disney soundtracks right
yeah,
now?
that's a great
Soundtrack?
question.
Like which-
Frozen.
I have one in mind right now.
I already know one of his. This is fucking Jungle Book.
Oh no, one more though. That one's good, but
Lion King.
nah. What is it?
Oh, Robin Hood?
Tarzan. Who is it? It's Phil Collins.
Tarzan.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all Phil Collins.
that's pretty
That one's
wild.
good.
That's a good
great.
pick.
That's all.
I did
Phil
not know
Collins.
that.
Yeah, it's Phil Collins. Like, yeah. What is it?
He's in a couple of them now too. He's past Tarzan. He's done a
Son
couple
of
of like,
Man.
other movies.
Okay, wait. What are yours? I want to hear it. Your top 2.
Soundtracks.
Disney
That's
soundtracks.
tough,
Disney
bro.
soundtrack.
That's so tough for me.
I feel like the Lion King's a goat.
a good one.
Fox and the Hound.
That's a good one too.
I don't think I'm familiar
You're
at
gonna have to
all.
watch that
Is
one.
there a screamo in that?
Yeah. Is there screamo? There's a little bit. There might
Is
be when
there-
the dog
is there
gets fucked
country
up.
screamo?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's country.
Okay.
You never seen Fox and the Hound?
I don't think I have.
That's a
Todd
good
and
one.
Copper.
Ton Copper.
No.
Old lady.
Beagle.
No.
Or the
Come on.
Bloodhound.
That's great. That movie will change your fucking life.
Yeah,
Really?
it's sad.
Yeah.
Is it gonna make me cry?
Might.
Probably.
Up.
It'll be the first time in a long
Depends.
time. Maybe
Oh,
I
yeah.
need it.
Up gets me.
I still have not seen Up all the way through either, bro. I feel like I'm missing some really like core character moments.
It's Russell. It's all.
Up
it was
doesn't make
always
me
Russell.
cry, but I know why it makes him cry.
Yeah.
Up?
Up makes me sad, but it definitely hits home for him for a reason.
Because he feels like the old man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like if you like with the girl,
It's the same way I feel like
Jesse,
it's
whatever
the
her
same way I feel like the fat people in Wall-E.
I hate those fuckers.
Dude.
It makes me
That's an
cry.
outlandish
I fucking
comment,
hate
but I
them.
love it.
That's
All right,
why I
so,
cry at Wall-E. bro.
Two
Um,
soundtracks.
Shit. Probably Beauty and the Beast.
All right.
Beauty and the Beast.
Good
Fox
pick.
and
That's a
Hound.
classic.
Fox and the Hound, Beauty and the Beast. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super good.
All right. Pete, what's your music background genre?
No
that you're
con.
enjoying now. Like
That's
what's-
crazy.
Soon to be Johnny
That's
Cash.
crazy because if you had said that to me like a year ago, I would have been like pissed off.
Really?
But it's so accurate.
like,
Bro, I'm all
I
over the
know you-
place. Like I really am all over the place. Like, I went through the traditional phases of like pop to hip hop to like alternative
high school?
indie, now country. Pretty.
I feel like a
heavy-
lot of people got
pretty
out of high
heavy
school
on
and they
country.
kinda,
Yeah, bro. I feel like the
broadened
music
it,
scene
really.
changed a lot though too. Like especially
I
for our
agree.
generation, like changed a lot throughout college. Honestly, like once COVID hit and like TikTok and Instagram started blowing up, like all these small little indie artists started like really being able to have a
agree.
Indie's
voice
big.
and like
Indie's big.
so like even we talk about like RC Drive, bro. Like
Mhm.
never
Brick.
would have found that 10 years ago. Never. What was I
Still
saying?
recording?
Yes, we've been
Let's take a
recording
little
so long.
cheers.
Since
New
we-
beer.
Bro, you just want me to drink.
Stop.
Damn, we got 14
Anyway,
minutes.
as I was-
14 minutes?
As I was saying, I feel like music scene has changed quite a bit. Like in
worse.
our time in college, you think for worse, really? Well, you like
Music
old
nowadays
shit though.
sucks.
But regardless,
Yeah.
my taste in music has evolved with that. I feel like a little bit. And maybe I just like the trendy shit and like the stuff that's like
What's
catchy,
really good
but
though
like
right now, honestly. Like,
yeah, bro.
some
Like
of
I
it's really
love
good.
like all the indie stuff right now, like the jam bands. Like you got me into that more than anything, honestly, is the jam bands. But like I love the whiskey style country,
That's my shit.
and kind of more like the indie alternative music right now. Just gets me feeling good. I told you guys I lift to sad cowboy music.
That is crazy.
That's wild. That
Gets
is
me
wild.
going. Put a little Zach Bryan on, dude. I'll pull fucking 405s.
I have a couple though
Conventional.
that I've put in my soundtrack, but when I was really lifting, I would listen to some country songs.
Yeah. No, honestly though, that's like a crazy like character arc for me too, because in college there was a member of my team that would play country music in the gym, and I would like be like visibly angry about it when we were in the gym.
That is a wild character.
Definitely a change of pace for me.
I just
but
can't wait for one of you to hit your anime mark,
It's not gonna happen.
and then I can fucking
I
we
don't
can
think
talk.
it's gonna happen, dude.
Yes. No way.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Both you guys liked Avatar, and that's just the intro.
Avatar is
What?
only-
That's not the intro.
It
That's
is the intro.
childhood.
It doesn't matter.
That's childhood.
No,
Yes, it's childhood.
no.
You talking about the Last Airbender?
Mhm.
That's childhood.
Hey man,
That's
but
nostalgia.
you love your childhood.
I did, and I didn't spend it watching anime. Oof. Stop.
I didn't get an
getting
anime
freaky
till, like, a
with the
year and a
mic,
half
dude.
ago.
You're getting
2 years ago,
freaky with
maybe.
the mic.
Probably 2 years ago. It's different, bro.
All right, so give me, for music wise, gearing us back away from Avatar here,
Please.
even though we can go down that rabbit hole in a few
Maybe one
minutes,
day.
But
Maybe one day.
what would you say, like, I would say, like, right now what you listen to the most? Like, it sounds like it's changed a shit ton, but
I think if you looked at like my, I mean I use Apple Music, but like my Apple Music Wrapped or whatever, I think I probably play Zach Bryan like the most.
I mean, it's
Which-
a good pick.
I know he's fantastic, but I hate that answer because it's so like
Basic
to
for like
explain it.
country.
Yeah, it's so basic.
But I'd be
like,
the same way. I think.
yeah, it's like intro level country is what it feels like, but I just love him. He's just
No,
great.
I don't
he's
even-
fantastic. I think
he's
he's
good.
lyrically so talented.
Yeah.
Like I think someone said he's a poet with a guitar, which I think is the most Beautiful way to fucking phrase his music. What did you say?
Kendrick?
He did win.
He did win.
You don't want to listen to
tell him-
BDL Drizzy right now?
Tell him why he won.
BDL Drizzy. No, I tell you why he won.
Yeah, tell him the line.
What?
Give him the verse that secured Kendrick's win.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor. Craziness. We can't
That
go
is
into
nuts,
this, bro.
dude. That's
We're
nuts.
entering dangerous territory talking about this topic.
Yeah.
The things that Kendrick talks about in that diss track is just wild. But he won that shit for sure. Drake is buried. And by buried, I mean he'll be back in a week and drop an album. People be like, oh my God, Drizzy.
Drake's the best of all time.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
are good picks, though. I feel like that's
No, I think that would be my most played. But again, I feel like I'm all over the place. Like I will still listen to hip hop all the time. I love J. Cole as well.
J. Cole's
I think
good.
J. Cole is like damn near an equivalent to Zach Bryan in hip hop. In terms of like things they speak on, like the imagery they give.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, I like J. Cole.
J. Cole's great, I think. But I don't know. How about you? I know you love the jam band shit right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for me, it's again like kind of all over the place. For music, I feel like it depends on my setting, and for me, I like listen to music based off of like I listen to songs and affiliate them with times and a place I'm at. So like when I kind of listen to music depending on how I'm feeling. So like if I want to feel a certain way, I kind of lock into a time where I was somewhere.
Do you think the desire to feel something or some kind of way comes first, or do you think the listening to music comes first?
The desire to feel some type of way.
So you say, I want to be happy, I'm gonna listen to this
Yes,
song.
for
Okay.
sure. That's how I listen to music.
Yeah.
It's based off feeling. So like if I'm editing, like literally if I'm like going into something, like it's probably upbeat and it's probably like trendier music, to be completely fair. If I'm in the gym, I'm listening to like 21 or Meek Mill.
Yeah.
If I'm running, it's like upbeat again. If it's like just hanging out, it's definitely more recent music for me is like indie jam band, like what is it, Hoosier and like Lord Huron and kind of like that area of like listeners, or like RC Drive or like some other bands like that. Is like music I like to listen to more consistently. Like that would be my answer. Like right now, what I listen to the most is probably like jam bands, indie. Country is good too. Like country for me is like summer. So like feeling, it goes back to like how I want
Yeah.
to feel. That's like how I listen to music. And maybe that's different, like pretty different from other people, but like I just like pick and choose my music based off of like the vibe. It's like what I
No, I think
which
that's fair.
Probably a lot of people, I guess.
I think
probably-
music carries a lot of emotions. I
Yeah.
feel like that's a valid fucking thing to say.
so. Yeah, that's pretty much how I base it.
Luke wants to feel jolly, so he puts a little.
Dude.
What did I tell you about how what these mics?
Dude, that's
pick
gonna
up?
come out
Mics.
so sick though.
I'm gonna cut that shit.
No,
out.
you ain't.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, yikes.
I don't worry about it. No, I was saying. So Luke wants to feel jolly, so he puts a little Mariah Carey on a nice sunny June afternoon.
But like
haven't-
again, if I'm like in the Christmas, like as we get closer,
No, he does- he's worse than
I
me.
agree with you. I
He's
agree
worse
with you.
than me, and he's bad about it. He's been bad recently too. No, you were playing some Christmas.
It's not bad. It's good. It's not bad. It's good.
Oh, singing it.
That's different. He sings it because like our whole first year living together,
Yeah.
I would sing Christmas songs. I'd be like, like random shit like that,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, I could hear him in the other room. He'd be like, no. But now I keep catching
Shut it
him.
down
He
real
keeps
quick.
singing Christmas songs, and I'm like, you can't do that. It was the thing from the Grinch, wasn't
What is
it?
this?
No, he was singing
Which
something.
one? I don't think.
All right,
was
yo,
Home Alone.
hey,
It was Home Alone.
Grinch hits year round.
Yeah.
No.
it is.
Grinch hits year round.
No.
Yes.
Double hate.
Hot take.
Loathing time.
Max.
That's it. I'm not going. Does it year round. Jim Carrey goated forever in my book. Yeah, I think that's my favorite. Give me your favorite
You know my
right
favorite.
now.
Favorite
You should
what?
know. Do you know my favorite?
Favorite Christmas movie?
You get 3 guesses.
I
He
know
should
it.
know my favorite.
Christmas
You
Carol.
should know
You
this.
should be.
Christmas
Oh
Carol.
wait,
Damn it.
wait. What did you say?
Christmas Carol.
I'll give him 3 guesses because he might.
Wait, this is bad.
It is bad because I talk about it all the time. I'll give you a hint. There's 3 of them.
What? Oh, like
Oh,
like
no,
like
no, no,
1,
no.
2, and 3.
Yeah.
Is the Polar Express one of them?
No,
there's
not
Polar
three
Express
of those.
sequels.
Oh, there's
I'm s-
3. Oh,
Yeah.
I know what
Yeah.
it is then. It's
Wait, don't say it. Is it
yeah,
that
I know
action
what it
movie?
is. I didn't know.
No, but those are pretty.
You know what I'm
thought-
talking about
Those
though?
are kind of good.
What's it
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Die Hard's good.
Dude.
What's the I've never seen Die Hard. What's the controversy there? Wait, actually, hold on. I want to answer your question first. We'll come back to this.
I thought when you said there was 3 movies, I
E-
thought you were like
no.
there's 3 total answers. They're all different
could be.
series.
Is it Home Alone? It's
It's
not
actually
Home
a good
Alone.
answer, but no. Kevin?
Kevin.
I'll give you a hint.
Please give me a hint.
The actor, the main character, lives in Colorado.
That doesn't mean shit to me.
I'm gonna give you the count of 10 to get you yella.
That's not it.
no good.
He's not giving
Piece
you
off
That's
my
from Home Alone,
property.
isn't it? Was that
Fry,
originally
pump
from?
your guts full of lead.
What is it from?
Oh, it's from an old movie.
1, 2,
like a fucking
10.
40s movie.
Oh, I thought it was
What
from
is
like,
it?
No, that's Home Alone. Yours is no, I already know what it is in my head.
you?
Yes, I know who it is. You already gave it to me. It's Santa Claus.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
easy.
would. Never
Tim
seen it.
Allen?
Never
Yeah.
seen it.
Tim Allen lives in Denver.
Never seen
which
it.
I was like, I need to meet him.
Go knock on his
Shocked you
door.
haven't.
I know.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't run into him.
I want to. I wish I could.
You might. I believe.
Would you say you'd model your life after his to become
Tim Allen? No.
to become the man who delivers all the goods to the world? If you could, would you partake?
If you had the chance to be Santa Claus, would you?
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Would you?
It sounds like kind of a shit job, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy,
It's a
bro.
lot
I'd
of
love to
driving.
be Santa Claus. You guys
You
love
would-
traveling. You'd
you
be in
would
a
do it?
different country.
Once
You'd have
once a year.
Yeah, but you'd travel the world.
Once a
Bro,
year.
I don't want to
Don't
climb down a
matter.
fucking
You still
chimney.
technically would hit more countries than you do in a year.
Me?
It's magic.
Like 4 billion of them a day.
Easy.
I don't know.
You got elves
That's not
helping
the,
you.
No,
Yeah,
that's
hell of elves.
reindeer.
And elves.
Oh, elves. I thought you said elks. I was like, what?
Yeah, elks.
Yeah, elks. No, I would not partake in that job. No. All right, but if it wasn't Tim Allen, I'm going to switch this into kind of a different segue now. I want to know who, besides like your parents or a family member, who would be like a role model that you would base your life after? And it's not Santa Claus either.
Could be a celebrity, though.
It could be
Could be
anybody.
Santa
Peyton
Claus.
But it can't.
Could be Santa
You
Claus.
would live your life at like in that kind of way.
Yeah.
Who's
I
it?
always watch TED Talks on him. He's just
Who?
Peyton Manning.
Oh.
His way of attacking life, I just like it. He's really
Yeah.
like, he tries when he needs to try, and he's like committed to what he wants to be committed to, but he also like won't like ruin his life trying to pursue something, and he won't like change his personality or do anything crazy. You know, he'll be like 100% with you, 100% of the time,
That
Yeah.
would be like if
whether
you
it
were to
affects
say-
his career or
He's
not.
genuine.
Yeah.
He's authentic.
And not
Yes, he
Yeah.
doesn't fall into that like Holly, even though he's like known in Hollywood really well now.
Yeah.
He doesn't fall under that. Like, I've never seen an interview or like anything about Peyton Manning where I feel like he's being fake or like lying to the media to
That's
like
fair.
follow and
Yeah, he's
fit
just
in.
genuine
Yeah,
dude.
he's a real guy.
I respect
And I
that.
guess your answer wouldn't change, but my like just to reiterate, like what I'm asking on my side would not be like how to live a life that they lived, but
Stop
more
getting
so, like,
freaky with the mic.
if you were to live after someone in the way that they like their morals, not like the life they lived and like what they did, but like their morals and who they were, would it still like be Peyton?
It'd be like Peyton
feel like
Manning
that's
or
what you
Patrick
just said,
Swayze
yeah.
or
Okay,
Gene Wilder.
yeah.
Those three: Gene Wilder, Patrick Swayze, and Peyton Manning.
Okay.
They all have that like, I don't know. I love the way they live their lives.
Yeah.
So To That Are Dead
Fair.
and Peyton Manning both have like similar like way they attack life. I'd say.
Yeah, I mean those are all
I like it.
solid answers, other than the fact that one of them didn't win Super Bowls against Tom Brady. Not that
They
were
didn't go
big,
against each
but
other in the Super Bowl.
Fair enough.
That'd be crazy. I
That would be
wish.
crazy. All right, Pete.
Bro, I don't know.
It's a tough question.
Who?
I don't know if I have any. No role models. J. Cole.
No, question isn't role
No role
model.
Leave
Like,
myself
a
and I.
life, a lifestyle. or
You
a-
said role models.
fair enough. I probably did.
Yeah.
but like a way of life that someone lived. Like I don't know.
I don't know. I have a very different answer. Because it's not like
Shane Gillis.
Jesus Christ. Man. I could never be a comedian. I'm too funny. No, I don't know. It's no like distinct person. There's been a lot of people. Weirdly enough, there's been a lot of YouTubers that I have like
I was gonna
followed
say
throughout
someone
their
on YouTube.
career.
If I was gonna say before,
No, genuinely, like there have been, and again, like
which is valid.
it's tough with YouTube because it's hard to tell how genuine someone
if they're
really is.
being
Like
in their
I would
niche.
love to meet a lot of these people in real life, but like Casey Neistat, huge inspiration. So it's tough to say role model, but inspirations at least. Like Casey Neistat, huge inspiration.
That's valid.
Christian Guzman, huge inspiration in terms of business, in terms of as a creative, like all this stuff. Max Tuning, like huge inspiration. These are all YouTubers that like probably not a lot of people would be super familiar with, other than Casey
I know
Neistat
Kate.
is
Yeah.
bigger than fucking life right now. But these are people that I've just like followed and like really respect the way they approach business, the way they approach their life as like creatives. And I would love to get the chance to understand them on like how they are in real life, because again, like YouTube's just different.
Yeah.
Like, when you create content that way, it's just the personality that you portray on a camera or on a podcast or whatever is just different from who you are.
So
And even if it's minuscule, like it is different. So not people that I necessarily model my life after, but people that I model a lot of the endeavors that I undertake after, at least in terms of entrepreneurial and in terms of as a creative myself. So I don't know, bit of a different answer, maybe a non-answer, but that's
I
how
think
I
That
it's
answer.
works.
an
That works
answer.
damn well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say. I mean, that's.
What's
What
yours?
about you? What do you got?
I
Tom
don't
Brady.
know. Yeah, I, mean, I do love my man Tom
Yeah,
Brady.
kissing yourself on the lips.
Hey,
dude.
hey, that's not my lifestyle.
Mm.
I'm not
Hey,
living
bro,
that
that's
one.
your
but
role
Not
model.
yet.
That's not what I said. That was my
Not yet. Not yet.
pre-assigned that
We're
answer.
putting those
Julian
words in
Edelman,
your
Tom
mouth.
Brady, Gronkowski.
Yeah, I do love the
Yes.
Patriots. For
Aaron
those who don't know,
Hernandez.
very big New England Patriots fan. I don't know. I feel like the moment, and I'll be honest, because I want to say there's one lifestyle that like I don't want to live that lifestyle, but their like energy and like the way that they conducted like their ideals and like why their motives. I would say like motives is like why I would say this answer. For me, it would be like, and I watched the movie and now I just bought the book. It's Chris.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Christopher
McCandless?
McCandless. Yeah.
Really?
Because just like that was like when COVID hit and like I had talked, maybe it was in cut 1 or 2 of our podcasts that we haven't had, but
They don't exist.
I had spent time in like COVID, like getting really prepared to go do like a 2-week drive out west and go explore when the world was shut down, and got to see Utah and Arizona. And I really like kind of lived like straight out of the car, like motels, really fucking cheap, like as cheap as I could, because I was a college kid who'd worked 3 jobs to do this 2-week trip and said, fuck it. And I think like I had watched that movie like maybe a month prior and like decided like I had to do this trip, just like had to leave and like go do something. And like
Yeah.
it kind of like switched my entire like mindset in life, like to come out here and everything, like genuinely.
Yeah.
And maybe that's like cliche or like
No,
I don't know what it
this
is,
is
but
that kind of place. But
big on him, and I'm excited to read more about like what it was more so like in the book. But I would say like him, like honestly, that changed a lot of my perspective, like materialistic wise and like living life wise. So that would be my answer, honestly. Like I've kind of enjoyed like that perspective on life since then. So yeah.
all right, here's a spicy question about your role model.
Oh,
Do you think he was a dumbass?
Are we talking about Christopher or Tom
I'm
Brady?
talking about Christopher. I'm not talking about Tom Brady. We all know is a dumbass.
Hey.
No, I'm talking about Christopher McCandless.
I don't think he was a dumbass. I think you're a dumbass if you go out into the world and you don't have the right motives. You're doing things for the wrong reason. But I think that after learning his story, he had everything going for him and like left.
because he was rich, right? Didn't he have like
I
a
don't-
really good
He
family?
wasn't rich, but
he
his
was
family
well.
was well. Like he was
Yeah.
doing, he
He
was
was
comfortable.
Right, and he
you
was
know?
going to Harvard for like he was
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
he was about to
he
leave
was well
school and-
set. He would have been all right.
or he had like he had everything set up, like he was teed up for like success, and success can be just fine in different ways. But I don't think he was a dumbass, because I think he pursued like something that made him happy and like genuine in like a real way. Like he tackled something that a lot of people can't do, and he knew like he had a good mindset and a frame of reference. Like maybe he was young and naive, but like I don't know. I think like you talk to younger people in life who don't have all the experience, and maybe they are young and naive, but they at least like know what they want, and they have like that fresh perspective. And as long as I think your motives are clear define and you're passionate about what you're going after, which he was, then I don't think you're a dumbass. That's what I would say.
Preach.
Yeah, that's what I would say. So that's why I picked
Damn.
him. I don't know. I think that's like just true. Like you talk to kids and you're like there you always hear like these interviews of like these super like famous like talk show hosts and like they'll bring on like a kid and they say something. Everyone's like, holy shit, they know something we don't know.
Yeah.
But like it's true. Like
Yeah.
I think perspective is like the thing. Motives and perspective. And it doesn't matter if it's like a 10-year-old kid or maybe it's like someone who's on their deathbed, but if they have the right mindset and they went after what they wanted, then fuck it. Yeah.
I think that's a great answer.
Yeah.
Damn good.
Might be about time to wrap this.
Oh, it's been 5 minutes. Happy belated birthday.
Motherfucking birthday, buddy.
Happy
Thank you,
birthday.
fellas.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers,
Happy
boys.
birthday.
Oh,
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's kill him.
To podcast
Oh, I don't know about that one.
episode 1, baby.
Cheers, baby.
Many more to come.
Stop getting freaky with the mic.